ultra-luxury SUV is a relatively new concept, although the Rolls-Royce Cullinan is not in a class of its own. It exists alongside other exotic models like the Bentley Bentayga and Mercedes Maybach GLS, competing for a completely different audience to the Lamborghini Urus. However, the 2022 Cullinan is the most expensive of all, and embodies the best of SUV. It combines the incomparable luxury of the Rolls-Royce brand with an even higher level of practicality that comes with an elevated riding body style. Of course, power is never lacking thanks to the incredible twin-turbo V12 engine that develops up to 563 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque in standard form and 593 horsepower, 664 pound-feet in the black badge guise, while comfort and style are out of reach. Dispute. This all comes at a cost, which is equally unrivaled in the segment, and despite the less than attractive drive and all the subtleties of a battleship, the price tag is worth every penny. While no one would describe the Cullinan as a sporty SUV, there's an effortless elegance to it. This is largely due to the beast of the machine moving 6,000 pounds as if it were nothing. The 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 produces 563 horsepower and 627 pound-feet, which is enough to transport the giant from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5 seconds. The 0-60 miles per hour time belongs to 592 horsepower and 664 lb, featuring naturally, joining highway traffic as a breeze, while overtaking is a fast and quiet affair. Even with 12 cylinders, the engine barely fits into a quiet cabin. Wind and road noise are also muted to non-existent. When combining this with a suspension that takes up nothing but exhaust holes, the Cullinan ticks every possible box for ride comfort. While it's clear there's no sport mode Rolls-Royce will never be so pedestrian there's low mode. This has the same effect, speeding up gear shifting and letting the engine snore a little louder. More than anything else, the Cullinan is all about comfort, and this applies to the driver as well. It's easy to drive thanks to the super light steering that makes the car feel much smaller and lighter than it really is. You won't enjoy driving the Cullinan as much as you would with the Aston Martin DBX or Lambo Urus, but it will arrive completely relaxed and ready to take on even the most classy of events with no pleats on tuxedos or dresses. Won't find a more luxurious or expensive SUV in the US than this, and it's worth the exorbitant price tag that's asking for it. Rolls-Royce Cullinan competitors may come close, and some offer a more engaging driving experience, but none match Rolls in pure style, status, and luxurious comfort. Both rows of seating are very spacious, and the center rear seats can be swapped for the center console to create a lounge-like space. Of course, it is equipped with the most advanced features, including a very large heads-up display. As stunning as the interior is, the exterior is just as stunning, and there's no better way to arrive at a high-end event than to own a Phantom. But, for a smart family, there is no substitute. No matter how many alternatives are reviewed, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan is an option that will continue to visit, hopefully has plenty of money to spend. Small premium crossovers like the 2022 Cadillac XT4 are hugely popular, with many drivers drawn to the upright driving position, practical cab and high-end image. The XT4 is one of the more roomy options among these mini utes, which will help it win the hearts of those who appreciate the extra interior space, but the interior trim is a far cry from what you'll find on rivals like the Audi Q3 and Mercedes-Benz GLA and GLB class SUVs. All models are powered by a 235 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder, and a number of infotainment features are included throughout the range. The XT4 performs well, especially the sport trim, but if you're looking for a more fun option, consider the BMW X1, which is almost as practical but offers more driving experience. In addition to the 3 new exterior colors Galactic Grey, Latte, and Rosewood, XT4 sees some changes for 2022. The Sport model will come with brake calipers painted red, and the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine now produces 235 horsepower instead of 237 horsepower. Buyers will no longer receive a standard carpeted floor mat in addition to the optional premium carpet mat if that option is added to the XT4, and no SUV will have the near-field communications wireless phone mount feature. The premium luxury and sport models cost about the same, but since the former doesn't live up to its name, and the latter is even better to drive, recommend the XT4 Sport.